Hello, I am Naoli Vinaver, a Mexican midwife. Let me tell you a little bit about the rebozo, which is this beautifully woven, hand-woven cloth that in Mexico women wear and we use as midwives for pregnancy, labor, the birth itself, and the postpartum, through the wrapping of a part of the body that we choose very particularly because that part of the body needs movement. It needs to awaken a memory, to release it. It needs perhaps unblocking a tension that is resisting the birth process. Perhaps it's a part of the body that is keeping the baby high up in the pelvis, and by moving the mother, we allow for the baby to jiggle into the position. Sometimes we use the rebozo for relaxing a mother in pregnancy or early labor, because people think it is the body of the woman alone that will give birth. We know, we midwives know, it's the whole woman, it's the soul, the traumas or the joys of the woman, the ancestral line of birthing in her family that is accompanying us. And sometimes we don't realize how many tools we have to be able to adjust, invite certain energy and scare away other energies or kind of release energies that are not helpful. And the rebozo in Mexico has been precisely our tool for that. It is an extension of our hands. It's an embrace, but it is a very sharp, intelligent, precise type of embrace because it brings the intention of the midwife. I get goosebumps to say this because it is our energy that gets transmitted through the cloth of the rebozo. So make sure it is cotton, not synthetic. The energy has to be able to flow from the midwife, the doula, who is knowledgeable. And as we embrace that part of the body, it could be one leg, it could be the hips, and we can shake the hips. It could be the belly of the mother. It could be her head, and we just, cover her eyes and her ears, and she goes deep into her own soul. We are capable of doing with the rebozo things that therapists sometimes don't manage to do in years of therapy. Osteopaths, obstetricians, the whole realm of medical professions, sometimes they don't even know they could even try to help a woman with a trauma or with fear, or maybe she's a teenage mother who was raped and they just see her as, she's just too young, too narrow her hips, too afraid, too traumatized to give birth. And a mature, knowledgeable midwife who knows how to work with the soul and the heart and the spirit and the rebozo will just hold this young woman and will embrace her and will move her in ways that the mother, even though she may be 13, will be able to surrender and let go in the ways that she will need and require to allow for the baby to be born. So the crazy amounts of interventions, medical interventions for women in modern times is unnecessary. If you know how to touch the woman and how to reach those internal realms that inhabit a woman and much more a pregnant woman, a birthing woman who is so much more willing and prepared to let go of traumas. She needs to let go to open up the space for her baby to come. So I would even say it's easy. Easy if you try. Easy if you have the sensibility to look for a solution. And, the rebozo is a beautiful tool. It's a resource. And, I have written a book about it that is going to come out very soon. It's called, Rebozo for Birth. It's a companion of techniques for pregnancy, labor, birth, and the postpartum. And I try to convey a lot of this ancestral knowledge, which is not only ancestral, it's also modern because we continue applying it. I continue, developing techniques from the roots of the traditional rebozo because each case, each birth is unique, and you have to be alive and respond to the needs, the particular needs of that woman and that baby and that birth. So I think you will love the Rebozo if you get to know it.